Be a badness. Be a badness.
Good evening, peeps. Man has enough respect plus a whole heap of tax. You know the style already. As you enter this, press the share button, please. Don't be shy to use the share button. Don't be shy to subscribe. Press the like button as well, you know. Big up Maddox Angel on the check-in, manners. Big up yourself, Cassandra. Ta love. Yeah, I think that intro's enough now, mate. Enough of that. That rhythm is bad though, but yeah, we're going enough of that right there, so. Can't make the people them see me for a second. Hold on, we're there, right here, so Alright, we're there right here, people. Good evening, manners and respect plus a whole heap of tax. Let's get closer. Closer right there, sir. That cool. Good evening. Hope everybody's in good spirit. Patterson Paul, big up yourself. Good evening, manners and respect plus a whole heap of tax. There's a few things I want to touch on today still. There's a whole heap of things going in. A lot of information, a lot of things going on that a lot of my people might not be aware of. So it's only right to just bring everyone up to speed with some stuff. Don't be shy to press the share button, subscribe, and you don't know the thing over on the YouTube. Big up to those on the YouTube. I'll check in a minute. But big up to those over on the Facebook, or the Facebook as I like to say, you get me? Big up yourself, showing the manners and be a respect plus a whole heap of tax. You know the style already. Let's get some, yeah, right there, so. Yeah, right there, so cool. All right. So there's a lot of changes forwarding within the new year. A lot of people might not be aware of some of the changes that's going to be affecting a lot of us. Some people have been affected already. Some people's just living and thinking nothing won't affect them in the future. Love all, big up yourself, good evening. Michael Mac, my big brother, man, has enough respect. Wally Pataks, you know the choppings every time. But yeah, there's a few stories I want to share today. For those that are doing whatever you're doing, it will make you have a second thought real quick. You get me? Especially those of you that are living on TikTok, living on social media. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we need to know about. You get me? So I'm gonna get into it with this one first. I'm gonna run this one real quick. I have to run it. So yeah, that's something, yeah, people. Please check that something, yeah.
I don't get any benefits, bro. I get nothing at all. I got caught out for fraudulently saving money through the benefits. So like, I never told the benefits that I was a TikToker. I never told the benefits that I was doing rubbish removals. And they asked for like 2 years worth of bank statements, and I won that claim. And then they asked for 2 years worth of PayPal statements. And then my PayPal come up with like 75 grand's worth of TikTok money. So now they've not stopped my benefits. Now they don't give me benefits until I pay back 72 grand. So each month what I would have got, they take. And then until it gets to the 72 grand mark, that's when I go back in. But I haven't left TikTok. I've continued, so I don't get nothing. I'm completely signed off now. I'm done.
You see that?
Done. Within the first year of signing on, I signed off. I was only on benefits once in my life, and that was in 2022. I tried to get benefits in the beginning of the year, and at the very end of the year, they cancelled my claim. So in 1 year, I never actually received one payment of benefits. I've received one back date of 18 grand, and then nothing ever from that.
Yeah, before about doing modelling for like a barber.
You see what I'm saying, my people? Let that sink in for 5 seconds, like for real. Because a lot of people might not understand what's taking place. The government, they knew what they were doing. When they put a lot of people on furlough during lockdown, they put a lot of people on furlough those that were self-employed, those that were out doing their thing, they forced everybody to then have to claim. And then it's so hard for those that try to get back off of that system once the lockdown had been released, and that they're trying to hold on to you over that side. The reason why they done all of this was to be able to have a look into your accounts, to be able to have a look into your personal lives and see what it is that you're doing, because most of you, or most of us, used to like be pulling up at the job center in some big whips. Some big whips them time man's supposed to be claiming. When I was younger, man used to do them stupidness there, but we're big people now. And I showed that footage just for everyone to understand how serious it is for you to have your affairs in order. It's not the time to be playing games. It's not the time to be looking at freeload or free, you get me? No, it's time to put your shoulder to the wheel and achieve what it is you're trying to achieve out of life, because they're gonna make it 10 or 12 times harder for you. What it was last week, next year, couple weeks down the line, it's gonna be 10 times harder. So please, peeps, just get everything in order. Yeah, I know enough man ain't even trying to show them kind of knowledge there, because they just want to see everybody pop down and they stay on top. Can't be that, you get me? That can't be the way. But yeah, there's a lot of enough gal I see on TikTok that's creaming TikTok. There's man them that I see on they're creaming TikTok. I'm like, raw. And you know what? During lockdown, I remember when we used to put up the PayPal, me and Moses and the next brown youth there, so put up the PayPal on the thing. We used to play our music and whatever else. And I remember something told me, said, oh Lord, cut out that thing there, bro. Cut that out, bro. So from the Sunday service thing, you know, it's a killer don't deal with no PayPal, no Cash App, none of that don't. Me no depend on that. All when everybody else depend on Cash App, this and me no depend on that, you know. Me see what I go on and me see where they did that forward from long time. You see me? So it's just for those ones and ones to stay on top of everything. The government is definitely trying to have everybody twizzled up in something. They don't want everyone to come out squeaky clean. They want everyone to come out twizzled up in a something where they can say, well, you tried to defraud us, or you tried to do this, or you tried to do that. So be careful is all I can say to my people. Just check your shit. That's all I can say. There's a next thing that's been happening as well. You see, like, enough of the drivers them, a lot of the drivers them been driving into a lot of floods. Seen? Enough floods are happening around the UK every time it rains. There's floods on certain roads. It just powers up, you get me? So when unexperienced drivers, I would say, that hasn't been driving for much long, or just don't know the rules of the road and how weather works amongst engines and exhausts and these things. When you see a flood in front of you, like, and you have to drive through it, it's better you put your foot down when you're going for it. Do not lift your foot off the gas. The minute you lift your foot off the gas, all of that water goes through the exhaust and it ends up in your engine. The minute you end up on the other side, the car won't start again. So to stop that from happening, anytime you see a flood or you see a shallow puddle that you got to drive through, make sure you keep your foot on the gas. Don't put your foot on the brakes at any time. The minute you put your foot on the brake, you're gonna make sure, there'll be a whole heap of water ending up in your engine, and your car won't start back. Your car will cut out on you, and it won't start back again. Yeah, so be careful, because you know from that happen, you know our head gasket gone already. So know what you're doing. That's for the big drivers driving all these big cars and that. I'm gonna show you actually. Let me show this little clip because sometimes you have to show people and make them see what them for do, what them for not do, rather than just tell them, because sometimes interpretations work out different. You get me? Ian, big up yourself for the check-in, my big brother. Joni, my sister, be a love. You know the choppings. Watch that style, yeah.
Here, yeah? Yeah, right in there. really.
You see what I'm saying, my people? The moral of the story is, when you see them type of puddle, don't stop your car, don't slow down, press gas. And I don't mean press gas wildly to go all over the place, no, but just accelerate a bit more than you already was. And that will see you through to the other side. Don't ease up on your gas car, I'm telling you, engine gone. And them now warn you about them something, yeah, you know. They just want you to spend a bag of money. So, stay ahead of the thing, you get me? Yeah, man. Big up Michael, my big brother. I know you know them something there long time. Yeah, man. That's why the man drive be a big car, you know. Them man up, so I look down upon them little car, yeah. Yeah. That's the only time man appreciate them big Jeeps and them kind of big whips there, is when it's flooded and, you know, bad weather on them something there, or snow on them something there. I see an elder in Jamaica stating that he's vexed that he actually bought his house and built his house in Jamaica because of the state of the behavior of the people and the way that they've got the elders living in fear in Jamaica. This is what I'm saying, it's not fair. We as the younger ones to our elders never ever made them feel in fear of their life with whatever we were doing. We tried to keep whatever we were doing a secret and away from all that was elders around us. But these younger ones today, seems like, you know, Eon, big up yourself, my family, man, has enough respect every time. Yeah, it seems like the younger ones today, they don't mind who they bring harm to. They don't mind who they intimidate. They don't mind who they make live in fear, who has to live amongst them. And I think that's so wrong. You know what I mean? That's wrong because the elders them have really, they've done their years, paid their dues, and they should be able to, you know what I mean, rest up in their area where they feel like they want to rest, and for the rest of their little years on earth. I let them just live good in their community, brethren. Why demand them have the elders them living in fear? And for me, things like that really just makes me know that I'm definitely cut from a different cloth when it comes to badness or when it comes to any of that kind of life. I was never of that. The one thing that you could always guarantee is that the grandmothers in the area were the first people to say, who, Patrick? Nah, man, Patrick wouldn't do that. No, man, Patrick is a good boy. Me know Patrick he's a serious youth. He is a man where he wouldn't see me with a bag and walk past me. Patrick wouldn't see me and don't say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. There's certain things about us that the elders really they'll stand up beside that. You get me? But because the behavior of our youth them today, the elders can't stand beside the youth them and say, nah, man. When the elders hear about feed them picnic, them have to say, boy, for real, boy, you know, me try, you know, Miss Matty, me always try, you know. It goes from that to that. Because there ain't nothing else for the parent to then say to the elder that has that problem. There's nothing else that they can say, you know, you can't wipe the shame out of your eye, as we would have said. You get it? There's no way to wipe the shame out of one's eye after that, because the youth them are blatant with it. They diss up even the elders them and say, so what? My mom and my dad can't tell me nothing, so who are you? You get it? So this is why we reach a stage now where the elders them feeling fear, even just living in their own communities, brethren. And for me, I just see that as a wrong move that. You see me? Can't do that. Not in their own communities, brethren. The man them have to wake up and know what they're doing. They're doing everything wrong. That's not how you get the support of the elders. That is not how the elders will keep their mouth shut and say I'm blind and ear and deaf. This is how the elders then will call whatever numbers they need to call, brethren, and make reports on whoever, and they'll call 100 times if they have to. Because when people are tired of certain things, brethren, the youth them don't get it. When the elders them are tired of certain things, brethren, they will turn their back on whatever your system might be, my friend. The only way we as the youth them got away with certain things amongst our elders is because we never brought that to the forefront amongst them. We kept manners, respect, and we kept the place tidy. We never have our place looking like some pigsty. Our balconies, our blocks, then we had black bags and broom and all them something there. Are we say clean balcony? Are we say clean ends? Because if it wasn't that, then the neighbors be complaining, and then it sends reports all the way around until police then find out say somebody a light around there. So the youth them are not being smart. They're not using their brain, and they're really foolish in these times. But I got to play this clip by this elder because it's really shameful that the elders them in Jamaica feel them where you're in a little place where them spend their years working there, working like crazy just to be able to purchase a roof that they can call their own. You get it? Only then to live in fear to open up your grill and don't even really want to go out there again. You get me? So for the man them in Jamaica, shame on you. Because the elders them, brethren, are the elders them bring on you know. Don't forget who raise on you. Don't forget who change on you. Listen, you don't are forgetting that you don't never drop out the sky big. You never born big. There was elders that looked after you, nurtured you, and made sure that you were safe. So how about you same one them turn around and make sure the elders them are safe? What is wrong with you people? Since when we turn to this, brethren? I run that something, people.
And I came to Jamaica to spend my money here so that my Jamaican people can get it. But when I came here, I was sorry that I made the house. It's like a nightmare. Every day I get up, it's like I'm in a dream. What is going on in this country with this crime and violence? The Prime Minister is not connecting with the people of Jamaica. He must now do something. We are all living in fear. Thank you, my friend. I'm
born and grew in Westmoreland?
Born and grown in Westmoreland, went to some shop teachers college. And this country has entirely changed, my friend. We do not know what happened. It's a new generation or what? We are living in fear. There's no law, there's no order in this country.
So what you heard happened down here in Little London?
Yesterday, I have problem with the police, but I won't say anything. I personally, but I won't go further. But yesterday was the same thing that happened. They robbed in Little London, and everybody starts scrambling to go in their home. Every shop starts to close. Today, now, is Friday. Yesterday was Thursday, today's Friday, and it's the same thing happened. Look how early they closed. Look how early all the shops closed. Everybody is living in fear, my friend.
You see me I talk about? When you hear the elders them talking like that, brethren, you can't take it for granted and take it for joke. These people are frail. They're frail now. They're not of our energy. They don't have the energy that we have. You understand? That shock factor for them will make them catch heart attack and dead on the spot. But when we're doing what we're doing, we don't business about them. The same way you want people to care about your children is the same way you have to care about the elders, because they can't defend themselves, bro. My brothers and my sisters, the elders can't defend themselves, It's for we to defend them. It's for we to stand up for them. Our grandparents, our parents, they're going into stages where they can't, certain things they're not aware of. So it's for us to keep them aware of. There's a lot of things that our elders are not vigilant to, but it's for us to keep them vigilant too. You get it? Otherwise, everyone's just walking around vulnerable, but we know just for the now. And we're not going to share what we know for the now. Just like what they knew is information that can still help us, the younger G's, and the information that we know, the next generation down, can help the next generation down. That's keeping up the maddest stuff at the moment. They need guidance. My generation still need guidance. There's bare lost man, them 40 odd years old worth of lost people. Be a lost man, them trying to keep up with young youths. Be lost people still trying to get a reputation that they lost when they were younger. So they're trying to find back that reputation as an old man or as a big old man. It doesn't make any sense because we're supposed to be leading by example. And if we're not leading by example, then what are we trying to do? We're trying to compete then. We're not competing with children, brethren. We're there to guide the youth, them, brethren. Yeah, and that is it. Those that ain't on that journey, I don't know what you're upon. But we've had our time to reign, and what we done with that time of reigning was a bag of madness, just like what the youth them is keeping up today. The years that we've been out of doing all that madness is the years that we've been spending on personal development on ourselves. Making sure that we become the persons that we saw in the mirror. Like, yeah, I see myself in the future to be a better person than this. I need to do better for myself, car. Yeah, this ain't the shit. So when we started to wake up, that's when the younger G started to wake up. The younger G started to wake up and start doing madness when we started to wake up and start do good things. So now we've got the long-term knowledge of doing good things and the returns and all the great stuff that comes with the positive karma. Because the same way you have good karma, you have bad karma, you know, brother. You have bad karma for people who keep up bad things and feel like nothing ain't gonna reach them. It always reaches them. And you have a thing called blessings, where you reach people where you do good things and you just don't look no returns for it. A thing called blessings that just reach you at times that you don't expect it to reach you. Okay, so it just depends on how you choose to live your life and on how you choose to guide the ones them that you're close to, or the ones that you come into contact with. Not misguide them. We're not here to misguide none of the youth them. We're here to guide them. That is it. We're not here to compete with no children. Whether it's our own children or our road children. To me, they're children. They're children that could be my children. Now, I understand when elders used to say that to me. You could have been my boy. Now, who are you talking about? You know my mom. You know my dad. Them ignorant mind there. I get why the youth them have that ignorant mind today, because I had it before yesterday. But now I understand why the elders would look on us and say, well, you know, little boy, you know, you could have been my child. Because the age of them and the age of us and the gap between, you get it? So this is why we have a duty. Jello Sound, big up yourself. D, big up yourself. Charlene, Zion, my sister, be a love, manners and respect. I hope everybody's in good spirit and great health. You see it? This is why we have a duty to keep the minds of the people them awake, brethren, because you know what? I tell you the God's honest truth. We're being distracted, bro. Sis, we're being distracted left, right and center by the TV programs, by everything that's on timelines on social media, podcasts, all sorts of different bits and bobs that's flying around. Information that's true, information that's not true, propaganda, one bag of so, one bag of chit-chat, one bag of mix-up, one bag of blender, one bagger. But it's all to distract us from what's actually really going on. Now, what's actually really going on? Is it that people are still going to parties with like £5,000 bags or £500 bags with like £100 in it? Is it that we're still running around buying other people's brands, wearing other people's names, when those people don't even wear their own names? Is it that we still haven't woken up as a people though? Listen, my brother Colin, I was with one of my big brothers, Colin, yesterday. Big up 9-5 as well. I was with one of my brothers yesterday, and he said something to me. He said, we need to find common unity. You see, the common-minded people came together in a unity, what made a community, innit? So before you can get back a community, we need to find a common unity first. Never a truer word. We're just looking for unity. We're just looking for community. We gotta get there. You gotta find people that want that as well, because not everybody wants community. Not everybody wants unity, clearly that as well. Common unity is what brings community together, peeps. Trust me. Big up Colin anyway, them, my bro. All of the above. Big up yourself, Joni. Big up yourself, Emily. Manners and bare respect every time. And Uranus, big up yourself as well. What was I gonna say? Is why I wanted to play this, because you know why I want to play this? Because this young man, when I saw it, I watched this and I laughed to myself, because there's some truth to what this young man's saying. As a big man, you get me? There's some truth to what man's saying. Man wants to live their life. I feel like the man in my age group that's still trying to keep up with the younger youths, I think they're just on a suicide note. You get me? Everyone does it in different ways. If you are a grown-ass man, why the hell do you want to find yourself in a box or try and find yourself in prison right now? At the ages that we are in right now. We're supposed to be looking at mortgages and property developing and bigger things, bigger project I go on. Instead, all we care about is what my boy said over here, sir, what such guy say over there, sir, what such gal do over there, sir, what such man do over there, sir. None of this is relevant to what we're trying to reach or what we're trying to achieve. If that's what you're trying to achieve, oh, I'm the hardest guy. You can be the hardest man, you can be the wickedest man on earth. I don't want to be the wickedest man. I don't want to be the baddest man. I want to be the person that all the children still love and love my energy when I'm around them. I like that. I don't care about rolling around with 100 screw face, cut up face man them. I'm not upon that. I want to be known as a good person to most of these younger G's, them young youths, them little babies, them growing up today. I want to be known as that Uncle Pat that they look and respect when they see. Yeah, I know that man stands for something and he cares about us, and anytime he speaks, we'll listen. That one. Get it? So yeah, I want to just run this and see what you guys think about this one still. I'll give you a minute on this one, peeps.
I'm a pussy. I don't want any problems. Someone horns me and the lights just turn green. I keep driving. Someone wants to walk in my way to barge me. I move out the way. I'm a pussy now. I want to live another day. There's too many tough men in the grave and in prison. I'm not interested. And also, I press charges. The other day I was talking to Daps. Because Daps lives in America. And was talking about whether you should own a gun or not. Because in Atlanta, the rules when it comes to gun laws are very different. Like you can actually just get a license, hold a gun, and whatever, no problem. And then I was talking about, but just imagine you get into an argument or something. Dad said, yeah, I'll call the police. So why are we talking about beef for? Like, let's call the police. Like, why do we think about, getting your friends involved in something, this and that? If you're a law-abiding citizen, call the feds. And if you're my brethren, I wouldn't want you to get in trouble. At this age now, most of us are family men. Or most of us we've got parents, we've got grandparents, people that we've got a fund for. You think someone gets me into a problem, and I'm really thinking about it, and I'm like, right, cheers, yeah, go get the burner. Then we're now camping outside a man's house, and then we can all do life. No, I'm calling the police. This whole idea that, you shouldn't do this because you're in a... No, you're going to jail.
He kept it real, boy. If that's what he's saying, that's what he's saying. See, the one part of it that I agree with what he said, yeah, is that his brethren, if he's in trouble, he's not going to call his brethren to get his brethren in trouble as well. You see, like, I rate that, because I've never been one of those kind of people to want to get my friend in trouble just because I'm in trouble. That never made any sense to me. One of us has to be out here. Yeah, if I'm in trouble, then I got caught, innit? It's one of them ones, you get me? But a lot of people, they just want to... Yeah, bro. Eon, big up yourself, man. Darren, big up yourself. And Joni, you know the chops. But he's calling the cops. And do you know why he's calling the cops? Because he doesn't do any illegal activities. He's not a part of any gang. He doesn't run with any gang members like that. He's a working man. That's not a man's face that I know on the road that's doing road. That's a man that's a working man. And that's his stance. And he has that right to have that stance as a civilian that, yo, man, trouble me, bro. I'm calling the Fed. You're going in jail. Well, that's what he thinks. And that's why it should be for civilians. But there's too much times that these roadmen them try to mix up civilians in their road thing just to make it sound good for themselves and to make it pattern out for themselves. Keep it real, bro. Stick to the game, bro. The game it's amongst your brethren. They have to stay loyal to you. The neighbors don't. Especially if you're not looking after your neighbors and your community, then they don't, bro. That's the reality. But we've got to come to a time where everybody seems to think that you don't look after your community, you don't look after your neighbors, and they still have to stay loyal to you. Where you get that? I don't understand that part there. Don't understand that part there. No. For real, enough people choose badness, but not thinking about their responsibilities. It's true. Very true, Jella. Be a love my family. I hope everyone's good. Hope Annie's good. Merry, merry, merry. You don't know, they don't know. And yo, festive season to everybody, you know. Because you don't know. Enough things go on for the year, and enough people don't make it all the way to Yasso, you know. So we have to just give thanks, even though it is a pagan season. I don't know, you see the tree in our background, and it's not my tree, but you don't know the trappings, right? We just are festive it out. Is it? Yeah, man, it is what it is. Your God cause gone from strength to strength. DJ Silk, my brother, big up yourself, you know. Be a love, you know, my family. Yeah, man, good for seeing my G, man. Be a love. Man has enough respect every time. You know, we try to stay consistent with whatever it is that we're doing. So, hey, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it broke me neck for doing what I do, you know. Sometimes me do it extra just for reach and make sure I say something. But it is what it is. You don't know, the Most High is using us in different ways, you know. What was I gonna say? And next thing missing now, why? So there was a time when I was looking for a studio space, and I was going through hell trying to get studio space, right? Every time I was emailing this company that had access to all of the business centers and creative spots, I was getting the same response from them. Like, it was just mad. Till I realized what was going on. They didn't want, they would profile me, and no matter what studio I was looking for, whether it was east, west, north or south, they blacklisted me based on my, because what it is, when you look for a studio space, they say, okay, can you send us your socials so that we know who you are? Okay, quick to do that ain't nothing. Send them the social, them. Sorry, somebody else has signed the contract. Wow. Somebody else has signed the contract. That's crazy. Make somebody else phone them. Oh yeah, we've still got a space. Okay, can I come to view it tomorrow then, please? Yeah, sure. Tomorrow turns up. They phone the people back and say, sorry, somebody else has signed the contract. This is madness. Twice, you know. So I make somebody else call them up again. Remember, when I've gone to them, they're saying the studio space is £1,100 a month. When I make my female friend call them, they're saying the studio space is £1,200. I said, this is madness. I make our next one of my people them call them corporate top voice. You get me? Excuse me, you still got that space? Yes, still got the space. How much is the space going for? £1,300 a month. What? Another extra £100 on top? Yeah, still available. Can I get a viewing? Yes, you can. We'll get back to you. Cool. Call back. Yeah, the space is gone. It's like it's coming like they knew that it was still connected to me. You get me? So I went back to them and I met them now. Say, yo, I know what I'll go on with you lot. You know, they say, listen, bruv, be honest with you, Dave, don't really want grime man them in the thing, and they just don't want drill man them in the thing, and they've had a few issues, and now they just don't, you get me? There are people that they just don't, I'm saying, right, is that how the thing is? But that's just me looking for a space to put a studio. And I'm going through that. But in the workforce though, people that are looking for work is going through worse, like not getting no response till these people have done surveys on this stuff that's making it very clear as to what's going on. Why is it that most of these young black and young educated, you know what I mean, young youths are not able to get the jobs that they're qualified to go and do? Why are they not getting the jobs? Why are they not even getting the interviews? Why are they getting instant reply turndowns? crazy to me. But yeah, these things have to be highlighted and the man has to talk about them things, bruv. Because I thought it was about equality and I thought we had run so far down the line, we can't be running backwards. It's not making any sense. So let's run this one, peeps. Tell me what you think about this in the comments.
Exclusive figures showing apparent racism in the rental market right now. The data came from 2 fake profiles set up using AI on Spare Room. Zuri, 26 years old, black and a professional, and Lizzie, also 26, white, exactly the same details apart from name and skin colour. Inquiries were then sent out by both profiles to property adverts randomly selected across the UK within minutes of each other, with disparities in responses. In one example, the same message was sent by both inquiring about a room in a townhouse. The white profile Lizzie's received this response. Hi Lizzie, can you tell me a little about how long you'd be looking for the room? Do you work local, etc.? Many thanks. But to the black profile, Zuri's this. Hello, sorry, it's just been let. Analysis of more than 210 adverts found that the white-facing profile was 36% more likely to receive a positive response than the black-facing profile, with the white profile also 17% more likely than the black profile to receive any response at all.
Yeah, for me that's sad. That's sad, and they need to fix that. Fix that. Why are we sending our youth them to school? Why are we sending our youths them to college? Why are we sending our children to university? Why, if this is gonna be the level up of what we're trying to? No. So this is why my stance would always be: teach our children how to be entrepreneurs. Teach them how to go down the route of being self-employed. Come up with something where you can put your hands to, create it, call it your own business, and run with that. You get it? Build from the ground up. I'm not the person that's gonna tell my child to go and work for somebody. I don't want them to work for anyone. I want them to work for themselves. I want them to have something that they love doing, something that they're passionate about doing, and do that, and do it to the best of your ability. You know, like that, and then just keep adding skills to yourself, like more skill sets. Come on, you can't go wrong. But where we go wrong is when we create everybody else's empire for them, and when them done, them just don't want, you know what I mean? They pick and choose if they want to utilize you or if you're disposable, and that's where we go wrong. So nah, born out that. Man say, yo, youth and youth, make sure say you have something in your skull, make sure you can create something, make sure you're good at something. Find a trade. You know what I mean? You might not have talent, but you might have a trade. Find a trade, you'll be good at that. You might even like that and don't want to even go home. You might just want to become workaholic. You see me? And that is the way it go. That going over here in the pond too, we have to be twice or more better to have an opportunity. Jealous sound, that is sad, man. The moment they see a so-called ethnic name on a application, it's disregarded straight away. It's sometimes that is the letdown. I wouldn't even say anything more than it's a letdown. To know we've come so far and we're still dealing with this rubbish. You get me? Natalie Sawyers, big up yourself and good evening. It's sad, and I just hope that it changes soon, man. Come on, man. I feel like the only way it's gonna change is when we become the heads of what we need to be the heads of, which is our own empires. Create that, build that, work at it. It takes 10 years plus. Nothing don't build overnight. Get it? Nothing ain't gonna build overnight. Nothing at all. So you gotta just be willing to be consistent, put the shoulder to the wheel, and that's it. You get me? That's the right way, bro. This is no surprise, and if you understand the system, it shouldn't be surprise. It shouldn't be a surprise. People to get educated and plan to make your money outside this country. We know the runnings here, and to them we are just workers for the system. That's right, my bro Ian. Couldn't have said it better, bro. And it's not even a surprise thing, it's sad. Like I said, it's why are we still seeing these things? Why is that still the ratio? What's going on there? Why is it purposely being done as well? When so many things are being highlighted in a time like now. You know what I mean? It should be like fair game now. It shouldn't be that. Davina, my sister, Marcus, big up yourself. You don't know the choppings. I had a friend amend their African name on their CV so they could get more chances. It worked. Sad. Shona T, big up yourself. You see what I'm saying? Can't hide the truth of what it is. You get me? It is what it is. It's really sad. I saw Prince say something on birthdays. And you know what? Kind of made sense. Like do you know that we only have one birthday, bro? Everything else has been told to us. The only thing that we guarantee to know is that our birthday was the day that we was born, on whatever day we was born. But birthdays, I don't really know about that. Because when I look at the day that I was born, maybe a Friday afternoon, midday, I gotta look at how many times have I had a birthday come around on a Friday. I gotta wait till it's the afternoon to say, yeah man, I'm hurt strong, you see? Yeah, so you know what I mean? They not hurt. Other than that, it's like Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. It's not my birthday really, it's just the date says that it's that, but who knows? We're doing different calendars right now, you get me? So, let me run this quickly. Let me go. Say a little few things. Watch it.
We came here not knowing that we were gonna die. Somebody told us that. All right, and if we never knew we were gonna die, we wouldn't celebrate a birthday, because we...
But isn't it nice to celebrate the day you was born?
I'll celebrate the day I die.
Because you're gonna move on to the next path in life.
Yes.
Who influenced?
Both, for example, you had how many birthdays?
Me? What do you think?
Well, I know that you had one birthday.
Yeah.
You were born
Yeah.
on a certain day.
Absolutely.
You had no more birthdays after that. So I don't celebrate birthdays, so that stops me from counting days, which stops me from counting time, which allows me to still look the same as I did 10 years ago, just like that lady said.
Mad. Now imagine that. That makes sense. Man said he stopped counting days. He don't even count weeks, months, none of that. He ain't got time for counting nothing or watching time. Everything we do is by time. We count down weeks, months, days, hours, minutes. Just live. You get it? Just live, man. When I feel it's time for cut, there ain't no time, it's just gonna cut. You get me? There ain't gonna be no preparation for it, man. You're just gonna cut. That's how the thing go, you get me? So you have to just... Time is something that's man-made. Man create time. Man create time on clock. The Most High's clock is just when the sun rise and sun fall again. You see it? I saw it go. So, the rest of it is all just madness, peeps. You get me? Live your life. One life we have, brethren. Live that. I want to live that, man. I want to some boy. Live your life, bruv. Don't worry what nobody else is doing in this world. Hope everyone is actually age time of all that. Listen, I hope everyone's prepared for the new year and got themselves in their new routine already. Because it's pointless waiting until the 31st of December to say, 12 o'clock, Happy New Year. I'm going to turn a new leaf. I'm going to cut off all the bad-minding people. Yeah, you see this year I'm my year, you know. Because you have some man dep on them rubbish there, you know. Every year, yo, this year man's year, you know. This year man's going to, hey, you see this year, yeah? Hey, you see this year, yeah? Hey, you see this year, yeah? Listen, in order for you to achieve what you're trying to achieve throughout the year, you have to start the year the way that you have to be in the routine by that time. Like, don't worry about the days and the time, and it's just another day. Again, Happy New Year, yeah. Change the routine and stick to it. That's you stepping into the new year with a new routine and a better way of thinking. And you get me? That's how you do it, man. Whatever you need to cut off, you should have cut off a couple months ago. If you're trying to cut it off now, maybe a bit late. You might be walking into the new year with the same problem, car. I tell you guys the honest truth, I swear to God, every year, around October, November, me done cut off a wally. Spiritually physically, yeah, cut off. You feel like me not walking on no new year with no new problem or no old problem. You must be mad. I'm stepping into the new year with good energy, and I know so I'm trying to achieve better things, and I'm going to put my shoulder to the wheel even wickeder, because me see say it becomes harder for we to achieve. So we are going to do what we need to do, and I won't have no time for Mr. Passer or Mrs. Passer or Mr. Badmind or Mrs. whatever. I got no time because we're busy. And this is the problem. We're slowing down being busy on the right things and just giving everybody attention for the sake of that. Who cares? You get me? They've put little plants in our community to do stuff, say stuff. Not my business. You get me? But we deal with my 30-year war. Is it? Yeah, man. Deal with that, man. We have enough things but I want to plate. Can't deal with nothing else. Positive stuff only, right? Nothing else. Nothing negative. I wish everyone all the best. You don't know, man. We're just trying to keep it smiling, look good, stay young, and just be good and achieve great stuff amongst our people. That is it. What else more we can say? People are just up to the youth, them just say they're mashing it up for themselves, they're mashing it up for the elders, them. Everything that we set before and what was set before us is getting popped down within weeks and months and years, like quickly. Like it never did exist. Man, I mean, if we have to turn this something around, you know, like, the whole of this have to turn around, brethren. We have to turn off that. Yeah, we have to turn this around. You know what I mean? Have to turn around. Fiesta book has a habit of reminding you of your previous posts and quotes. Working and focused daily, not waiting for anything. Not always, you know the thing. You know the choppings already. Well, me I go bless the place and say my good night, you know, because you know the choppings with me, you know. Me I keep it short and sweet, you know. There's no need for all this long 3-hour talking. Because me used to do them thing there. But time is of the essence, and you don't know, so it take a lot for build, for set up, for travel. All them something there, people, you know the chop, so. I was wishing everybody a productive week ahead. Hope so everybody stay in a positive mind frame. You know what I mean? As you move forward and making your preparations for the Christmas holidays. Some's going to be around family members, some's going to be chilling. There's a lot of people that are going to be left out by themselves. Check on these people. If you got neighbors that you know that no one don't really check on them, please. Use this holiday moment to put a smile on somebody's face. You get me? You don't know whose face you're going to put a smile on, you know. You don't know who really needs it as well. You don't know who's sitting down praying for it as well. So yeah, be mindful. Just because we might have, just keep a mind open for the misfortunate and those that might not have. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, as I'm bare respect to everyone. I big up my brother Andy Chin, you know. Yeah, big up Andy Chin. Big up Queen New York, my big bros. You don't know the choppings. I left you with the Godcast, one of the Godcast favourite shots. You get me? Them tune I have to play every week. Without a feel. Why? Because it's like, man, just read a scripture out of the Bible. You see me I say? Yeah, man. So go on, squeeze that shot, yeah, Patrick. Good night, my people. Manners and bear respect. Great week ahead. Stay productive. Can't be good, be careful. Can't be careful. Stay in your rotted yard. Please, peeps. We don't want a sad story. Oh.
Yeah! Rastafari, Haile Selassie rules and reigns over all living things. He don't dwell it in the secret place of the Most High God, should abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say, God bless a sound like Arrow Syndicate sound, with youth like DJ Yellow, Not Nice and my agent called Killer P. Big up all Stockwell and Brixton Massive, you don't know, so we are kick off a sound boy face. I and the chin say, run things. Element of surprise. There will be weeping, there will be wailing, and a gnashing of teeth, till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do, and where you gonna run? So there will be killing, blood will be spilling. It just not go easy. till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? Weeping and a wailing, I said a gnashing of teeth. Weeping and a wailing, you test killer, you get defeat. Weeping and a wailing, and a gnashing of teeth. Weeping, what a wailing, you test not nice, you get defeat. Here will be fighting, every son will be backbiting. It just now go east till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? There will be wars, rumors of wars. There won't be no peace till Arrow Syndicate sound they appear. And what you gonna do? And where you gonna run to? Jah Rastafari.